Hey everybody. Hey, welcome back. Day 19. And I guess you can tell by how I'm dressed. It's a cold day today, or cool day today. Gotta bundle up. That's all you have to do. Gotta keep it going though. Got another day walking for you. Hey, I thought about what I could talk about today for you. And that's this here. I thought about poor people and why poor people start YouTube channels. And I'm grouping myself into that category. And I'm grouping you into that category too, because even when we're rich, we don't feel like we're rich. And I don't mean I'm rich, you know. I'm saying that from a standpoint of just bringing a group conversation. Well, that sounded technical just then. But nonetheless, hey, this is basically a conversation on why poor people start YouTube channels. One is money. We all need money. Everybody know things are going up. Shoot, I whine every time I walk up to the store. I mean, I literally whine every time. I'm like, man, shoot. And it seems like it changes daily too. You know, that's the thing. It seems like it's a daily change in that prices seem to affect me. And I think I'm like everybody else. So I'm grouping myself into that poor category. I mean, I'm not in poverty, but I'm like, I'm not gonna say, I almost said one paycheck away, you know. But I'm not gonna say that though, because I don't wanna make it seem like I'm doing worse than others, man, because I've seen some homeless people and I'm like, hell, I ain't got it too bad. If you look at somebody that's got to live on the street, at least I ain't on the street yet. I mean, I got 1 foot up from that. So I'm gonna group myself into that category. But you ask yourself, why do they start? Why do poor people start YouTube channels? Money. They've been told, hey, there's an opportunity to get out of this rut I'm in. I hope I can be seen here. They want to get out of the rut. Everybody wants to get out of the rut. But the thing is, everybody's got a different plan, you know. And my plan is to use YouTube to try to do it. That's my plan. I'm telling you that now. You know, folks say, oh, don't tell anybody you're on YouTube try to make money. Guess what? I'm here to do just that. I mean, I'm here to just see if I can get up, you know. I'm tired of struggling. Everybody tired of struggling, and I'm one of the main ones. Oh, man, it's a big old cat in front of an alley cat up there. And that sucker big, too. It's 2 of them. And that one is thick. The thick one going into the woods, but this other one, he's not. He's coming towards me. Anyway, but yeah, that's why you start a YouTube channel. That's why poor people are doing it. They're trying to come up, you know, trying to get a piece of the dream, you know, try to make some money so that they can live some of the life like everybody else. I mean, that's why I'm actually doing it. That's why I'm actually doing it. I'm actually doing it because I want to daggone that cat just walked in front of me and just laid down like he wanted me to pet him. Must be a house cat that got out of somebody's house. But and the other one went up in the woods there somewhere. I ain't looking for him. He was bigger. He almost looked like a bobcat. But nonetheless, people doing it to try to come up, trying to get ahead. What's wrong with money? Ain't nothing wrong with money. I mean, you know what? I like a baked potato every now and then. Oh, Lord. I like a ribeye steak every now and then, you know. People like to go out to restaurants and have them some key lime pie every now and then. I'm one of them. So I'm trying to do what other poor people are trying to do. And don't get me wrong, I'm there. I consider myself one of the poor people. Because I be hearing, oh, here, watch this here. And I be on TV. I be looking at TV and YouTube, some of these blogs and stuff, you know. And let's see if you picking me up here. Yeah, but I'm in a shaded area. I be looking at some of these programs, right? Well, these are live people. These aren't actors, and this isn't TV. In that it's theater. These are people like doing YouTube channels and stuff, right? And I be listening to them, you know, they be talking about, they be throwing around stuff like $100,000 real easily, you know. Like, oh yeah, you know, like, here's an example. I just looked at a YouTube video this morning, and this guy was talking about he started a cannabis business. And he was talking about how he had lost $700,000. Like it was nothing to him. And then he was talking about like $3 million to, you know, like get back into it and all of this stuff. And man, he was just throwing away. And it's not just him, it's like everybody. They were just throwing around numbers like $100,000, like it's nothing. And I'm like, man, I've been passed so bad. You know, I done got so comfortable being poor that I'm ready to dig myself out of the hole. I want to kind of get some of the experiences of everybody else. I mean, that makes me human, you know. But nonetheless, nowadays $100,000 is nothing to people. And I'm like, man, I need to be running the circles that these folks are running in. I mean, those are circles that, if nothing else, they produce, I almost said good meals. But yeah, produce good meals, if nothing else. And I want to make sure that I'm able to do it too. Oh man, they got I'm passing by some tennis courts right now. Man, I hear those balls. There's a fair few things that sound better than a tennis ball coming off of a racket, man. And people laughing and running, tennis shoes squeaking and stuff. They be having fun. And boy, I tell you what, I'm kind of winded today. Again, we finally decided to get off that couch and get up there and get my feet moving. And well, I tell you right now, I can feel it right now. And hopefully I'll be catching my second wind here pretty soon. I actually feel like I do have my second wind, but I mean to totally get it, you know, to where I don't have any heavy breathing going on at all. Yeah. But yeah, I actually want to be able to run in those circles. So I don't really want to run in those circles, you know. I want to be able to blend in and out of them. You know, go into it, do what I have to do, then circulate back out. But what I mean by that is, like, say, for example, there's a 5-star restaurant, right? I can go to it when I want to, but I don't have to hang around everybody and stuff, you know, or run into the other social circles they run into when they leave these restaurants. You know, because some folks, man, they want to go to, like the theater afterwards or something, you know, see them a play, operas and stuff like that, you know, want to go see an opera or an Alvin Ailey show or something like that. Me, I don't need all of that. I mean, I, for the most part, keep it simple. But I would wouldn't mind every now and then be able to go to some events like that, and without even thinking about it. I mean, everybody can save to do something, you can save up. You can go, well, you know what? This summer, I want to go on a vacation. So, spend the next 6 months trying to save up for it. I want to be that. I mean, that's where I am right now. I don't want to be there. I want to be one of those solvent ones. Like, hey man, I got 2 tickets. If you want to invite a friend, right, to anything, you go. I got 2 tickets. You ain't got to worry about 1. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why poor folks are coming to YouTube. They want to daggone come up like everybody else. And I'm giving you a message from the bottom. We here at the bottom feeders are saying to the whales, yeah, we try to come up. That's why we're using YouTube as a tool. That's one of the reasons poor people want to do YouTube. And that's the category that I fall into. Another reason why folks want to use YouTube to try to come up is this here. Hey man, everybody, in my opinion, everybody has a creative side to them. And everybody like to explore it. But, circumstances don't allow a lot of folks to be able to do it. They're like, oh, I don't have time to do this, or I don't have the money to do that, or, it can be a bunch of different circumstances. But everybody has a creative side. And, you got a lot of folks who want to do YouTube, not just because they're poor and want to get money, but I'm saying poor folks also want to express their creative side. Want to be able to say, you know what, I got this here brilliant idea. And, they want to, share with the world. Let me give you an example, right? A poor person can sing. Just say they wouldn't be able to get into any kind of a, let's say school, or you just say they don't possess the learning skills to get inside any of these creative schools and stuff like that, and don't have any kind of a forum that would take them in, maybe because of the way they dress or the lack thereof of clothes or something like that, or high quality clothing or something. They may not be able to walk into certain circles. So poor people will be like, hey, I can do this here in my own environment, and be creative, share with the world. And there are some people who look just like me and be like, hey man, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I know exactly where you're coming from. You'll be relating to them. So you'll be able to reach your kind of audience on YouTube, because now everybody has connectivity. Well, it's kind of cool out here. My hands are cold, believe it or not. You'll be able to reach folks of your quality. Like, say, for example, you're out of a housing authority, right? Limited capacity to a bunch of things, You don't have a clubhouse where you can go on the weekends and they'll allow you to perform free or something. Yet you can come to YouTube, create some content, put it out there and be like, man, I just wanted people to get to know me. And there you go. So the creative side, I talked about the money side, and the money side is the most important piece to me. But this creative side too is why poor folks are coming to YouTube to do videos. And Uh, Me, the only creative side I have right now that I'm exploring is, I'll say this. I'm doing it right now. I'm hoping that, I can build an audience that will be, walking with me. Like, man, you did something nobody was doing. You built you an audience based on folks who were walking. They put on their headphones and they were listening to you while they were walking. Or, man, they had their phone in front of them while they were walking. And, they were like, man, you motivated me. That's what I'm doing. So that's part of my creative process. And this is my outlet. You know, I may not be able to, oh, where are you? This sun, I'm trying to catch this sun the right way so you can see my face. My part of the creative process is just that. I am, just bringing walking videos, and hopefully, I can create me something where a niche, that's what I'll call it. Hopefully I can create me a niche. And, here's one thing I've learned. I'm sticking with the same thing. I'm not changing. I'm not bending. I'm not moving from side to side, but nothing. I'm walking and talking. And, that's our thing. Our thing is walking and talking. Whew. And I was looking at the YouTube algorithm. It says, yeah, you want to talk about the same thing. But who walks and talks about the same thing? Who? Not me. Man, if nothing else, I can at least think of different things to talk about, if nothing else. So, and I would think that most people, when they're walking, want to be talking about something differently. Just imagine, watch this here. Imagine you got a walking buddy. And y'all are walking every day, man or woman, boy or girl. But your walking buddy, y'all are walking every day. You don't want to talk about the same thing every day while you're walking. You just don't. Nobody wants to talk about the same thing while they're walking. They want to, be in some interesting conversations with the person they're walking with. I was just thinking about this. Imagine two women walking together. Man, they'll probably have about 500,000 different conversations. Because they'd be sitting on the phone talking, man. They'd just be talking about nothing, but it'd be for hours. And imagine all the different topics they'd be talking about. And that's the kicker. You can talk about different things, and that people want to talk about different things. So I may be penalized on my YouTube channel here for walking and talking about different things because algorithm is going to do this here. It's going to be like, hey, we're trying to find out what it is you do. And here it is. I'm telling you, algorithm. So listen up closely. We walk, we talk, we walk and talk about different things every day, walking and talking about different things. So put that in your flip-flop bank, a transistor bank, and reach out to the electronics and figure out what we're doing so that you can put it in the loop. Because people out there want to hear me. Oh, man. I actually make myself laugh sometimes, man. It's crazy. I can find some of these things funny, but I do. I'm actually making myself laugh at that. I'm actually talking to a computer right now, y'all. But I did it intentionally because as soon as I get this algorithm to pick it up, it'll send it out to people, and I know the value of it because everybody want to be healthy in life and get off the couch All right, we're talking about why poor folks want to I almost say bundle up, get out to YouTube, and why they're actually using YouTube as a forum, And we talked about they do it for financial reasons, and we talked about they do it for creative reasons, because a lot of people have creativity and they want to share with the world, You can find somebody just dirt poor. You hand that sucker a violin and he'll be like, us. Man, that sound like he on the Stradivarius. But that's why poor folks do that. Poor folks come to YouTube. That was our second reason. Financially, want to make some money to come up. And then creatively, because they want to create something, create some content and share it with the world. I had a third way. Here it is right here. I had to think this one through. It took me a second. That is, a lot of folks they've been pushing this word networking lately, networking with people, because a lot of times they say, you need to network with people because it helps you get your stuff out there, get your ideas out there, right? And here's an example. Like, say, for example, you have an idea that you want to sell T-shirts. Keep it simple. You want to sell T-shirts, right? But you don't know nothing about marketing T-shirts. You just know how to draw, and you're an excellent artist. And you know how to put it on T-shirts. And your work looks good. Everybody tell you all the time, man, your work looks good. But you're on a small scale. You're selling T-shirts to a cousin here and a friend down there. You stop up at the grocery store and you're hanging out there and you sell a few. But you're not doing anything to grow. Now watch this here. This is where the networking, they've been pushing this piece, and this is why poor folks are coming to YouTube too. This networking piece I'm getting ready to talk about is this here. You can take that same poor person who is a good artist and know how to put that stuff on T-shirt, and they can collaborate with somebody, get with somebody, hook up with somebody, and that person is a marketing genius. That person know how to take something and push it out. They're like, hey man, you're a good artist, and if you put this stuff together, I know how to get it out to people. Collaboration, networking. Follow me? You're good at one piece of the business, because you don't think you're gonna make it all and keep it all to yourself. Those days are gone. You ain't gonna make it all and keep it all to yourself. If you really want to get out there, you got to work with people. That's why people have like lawyers and accountants and all of this other stuff, man, because you can't do it by yourself. So the networking piece is important. You've got to be able to hook up with somebody to help you grow. Don't try to be greedy and do it all yourself and be like, oh man, I don't want to give anybody no piece of this pie. Guess what? You ain't gonna even have a pie. You ain't gonna even have a pie. Because you can be greedy thinking you want it all. But no. Don't look for it all. Like sharing that wealth. When you begin to share in it, then you'll be able to take a little piece and grow. Then you get another little piece and you're growing bigger. And then you get another little piece and you're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's called slow growth. But you're building something. Now back to this networking piece. I just explained that you're a good artist. You're a poor person. You come to YouTube and your whole goal is I want to hook up with somebody. I need to network with somebody who knows how to get this stuff out. Like say, for example, here's an example. Somebody has a YouTube channel and they have 1 million subscribers. And then you get with them and you just say, hey, you've got 1 million subscribers. I'm trying to network with somebody. I have a product that I can get out there, but I need somebody to push it for me. And you just tell them, hey, I'll give you a cut. Like, what do you want? What percentage do you want? Like, say, for example, let's stick with t-shirts. Say, for example, you sell t-shirts and you sell them for, let's say, $20 a t-shirt, right? And it costs you, let's say, $10 a t-shirt to make and ship. So you got $10 coming to you after you done made it and shipped it. You got $10 on every t-shirt. You tell that person, I'll give you 5 if you give me the 1 million subscribers. You push it on your platform, I give you half of the profit. And guess what? If you make $5 by 1 million people, and then they give it to their cousins, and then they start growing, guess what? You're making $5 for everyone. If you hadn't hooked up with that person, you wouldn't have a penny. So guess what? You didn't have nothing. So you feel like you gave away half of your profits, but no. How you gonna feel bad about you didn't have nothing at first? Now you giving somebody half of it. That sounded confusing, but it did make sense to me. You giving a person half of what you're making now. You can't complain about that because without them, you wouldn't have made nothing. With them, you made $5 per t-shirt by 1 million people. You're making something now, so that's the importance of networking. That's why poor people are coming to YouTube. They're finding that they can be able to network with people. Networking with people. Oh man, I tell you what, I think I am going to go ahead and end this walk today. I enjoyed day 19. I don't know if I started off with day 19, but this is day 19, YouTube. And it's a cold day. But we got through it. Talked about why poor people would go to YouTube in order to help them grow. I'm one of them. Algorithm, pick me on up, get this here walking message out to everybody else. And until we see you again, take care.